Without context, that sounds so fucked up. I just realized
I'm weirded out by it being 100 collisions.
it should be more. It should be less.
I feel like more.
Yeah,
This is weird. I don't know why.
at the very least, 200. I think.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
So collision starts off with the birthday boy, Adam Cole, bye bye.
Boom.
And then Kyle Fletcher comes out, and Daniel Garcia comes out, and they're both they're both trying to make a point for the TBS title, and like Garcia has no leg to stand on because he's like, I keep losing, but one of these days I'm gonna win. And so they decide to make the main event a number one contenders match. And I was like, that was so fucking dumb.
By that comment alone, it should not have been even been a match.
Exactly. It was so weird. It was so fucking weird. I was
Yeah.
like, okay, sure. So I alluded to this match on the last pod.
Yeah.
And I alluded to something was going to happen on the last pod when they came to this match. So it was a three-way: Nick Wayne versus Shelton Benjamin versus um, Kevin Knight. Dude, why the fuck? Like, this match was good, but it pissed me off because I knew exactly where they were going. And I'm just like, it makes no fucking sense. First off, you beat the living fuck out of Speed Jets. You beat the fuck out of them to the point where like nobody gives a fuck about them. Then you add a team that literally it was on Collision that said, "Hey, we want the tag titles." There was no follow up on Dynamite, no follow up anywhere else. They beat Big Bill and Brian Keith. They never said, "Hey, these guys are in title contention." All of a fucking sudden, hey, we got a three-way tag title match. It's the patriarchy and Speedjet versus the Hurt Syndicate. I was like, none of this makes any sense.
Yeah, I'm just about to say, but why?
I don't know. I have no fucking idea. Like, it didn't make any damn sense. Like, I
Because
was so baffled. I'm like, I understand they wanted a title shot. I
yeah,
get it. But they have not interacted with the Hurt Syndicate whatsoever the whole entire time. It made no fucking sense.
yeah.
I was just confused.
And then the other two getting beat up like that, like what the hell?
Yeah, like this whole tag division is dog shit. And something happens later on that once again they say something, and I'm like, why the fuck are we not going in that direction? I don't give a fuck what anybody says. This should be the direction we should be going in right now at All In. But it's not, and it pisses me off even more.
Like honestly, I see fucking the Outrunner as better contenders as Jet Speed, and they're
It's
jobbers.
yeah. It is just so bad. It's so bad. This whole tag division, it means nothing. It means nothing at all. So then we had a six man, and it was Mark Briscoe, your favorite wrestler, Hologram, and Mystical.
I
Okay,
don't care about
versus
either one of them.
goddamn versus Ichizero and Roppongi Vice.
I kind of like
And
Hechicero. Like fuck the other two, but Hechicero is my bull.
yeah, Ichizero was good. And the match was all right. And of course, Hologram's team got the win. Then
Yeah,
this was fucking crazy to me. This is like, I'm not even joking. This was crazy. So in the bottom corner, they go, okay, we have number one and number two, Mark Briscoe and MJF. Also, Mystico is in the battle royal. And I'm like, oh, okay. And then after Mystico's team wins, fucking MJF goes, listen, Mystico, you suck. I hate you. But I don't even know why you're in a battle royal because I'm going to beat Mark Briscoe before you come in. So you're not even going to get a chance to get in. I was like, oh, okay. Like, that's all I said was like, okay. This just felt so dumb. It felt dumb.
Part of me actually wants that to happen though. Like not even get into the battle royal, just win the one on one and boom. Fuck
Dude,
everybody
I
else.
do too. Like, I want that too. And then MVP spoke in Spanish.
I always thought he was Latino, so
Yeah, like I knew he was a Spanish speaker, and I was like, this is gonna fuck a lot of people up. And I did see a lot of people online go, wait a minute, he's Spanish? Like, yeah, what the fuck?
spoke it pretty well too.
Exactly. So then we have the most over corny wrestler ever, Max Caster.
Do the
And the
chant,
funny
do the
part is
chant,
like he's over because he sucks. It's not he's over because he's good, it's over because he sucks.
do the chant.
No, I'm not doing a chant because he had a better chant. Because they did the chant, and then he was like, you know what? I have a better chant. This crowd sucks. This crowd sucks. And everybody, for some godforsaken reason, started chanting, this crowd sucks. I'm like, that is fucking hilarious.
How the fuck did he do it?
I don't know, but it was fucking hilarious. They all got into it. And like, he's so over, but he's so full of shit. And it's not over to the point where people are like, I want to see him win or I want to see more of him. It's he's over because he's entertaining, but we want him to lose. Like, we want him to lose and go away. We want nothing good for this guy. We just want to laugh at him. That's the
Yeah.
whole point. So then they play a video package. Scorpio Sky, training with top flight security and Layla Gray. And then he comes in, manages by Christopher Daniels. And Tony Schiavone says something that blew my fucking mind. And he goes, this is the first time we've seen Scorpio Sky in the AEW ring in 675 days. I was like,
About 2
Jesus.
years, right?
Yes, I was like, Jesus fucking Christ. Like he hasn't been on the show for what the fuck have they been doing with him? Like, seriously, like, what the fuck have they done with him?
That's fucking insane.
It is. And he pinned Mark Briscoe. I mean, not Mark Briscoe, Max Caster. And I just was like, after the match, I was like, I bet you Scorpio Sky is going to disappear after 2 weeks and we'll never see him again.
Yeah. Yeah.
So then we get Ricochet in the back, and they're asking him about his alignment with the fucking Gates of Agony. So all of a sudden, he brings a camera with him, and he shows them beating up Blake Christensen and Lee Johnson. And he said, "You guys are gonna have to earn my respect." And I was like, "Oh, okay. I don't care about this, but all right, sure."
Whatever you say, buddy.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying too. Like, yeah, whatever, dude. We had Willow versus Viperous, and Willow beats her, and Chris Statlander was in the back, and Wheeler tried to talk to her, and she was like, "Not now," and she walks off. I don't know what the fuck that means.
It's this whole storyline is weird. It's reminding me of Julia Hart all over again.
Yeah, like I feel like this is going to end weird. It's just fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Then we had something that was even more crazy because I like this situation, but it's more crazy because the story that they're telling and it made no fucking sense. So Renee's interviewing Anthony Bowens, right? And Billy Gunn walks up and he goes, "Where have you been?" And Billy was like, "You told me to sit out." He was like, "Wait, but I thought you were supposed to help me." He was like, "I was, but you told me to sit down, but I never said I was leaving you. I'm not done with you." And then he says, "You know, even though you want to be champion, there's some ups and downs. So, sometimes you got to go through downs to get up. And fucking Anthony Bowles is like, okay, I guess. And they just shook hands, and it was like, what the fuck was the point of this?
Bones is gonna turn on him.
Dude, the way they made it sound was like Bones is going to win the world title, but I know that's never going to happen. But it has to be Billy, like Bones is going to turn on Billy. Like it
Yeah.
has to be because like the other option is like way too out there.
I mean, he's gonna win a title. Just not the big one.
I don't know, man.
He could win the
Like just
fucking TNT
watching this
title.
was
Who cares
like
about that?
I just was baffled at this because like this doesn't like the whole storyline doesn't make any sense. It's like he wants to go on his own because he wants to win, but then all of a sudden he has Billy back because he's like, "Where were you?" It is like you got rid of him. What is this story?
Yep.
I don't
It's
get it.
weird.
Yes. So then we had the Outrunners versus FTR. That was a fucking great match. Like
Really
I
fucking
was,
bloody.
yeah, it was bloody and it was great. And I was not surprised that it was a great match. And FTR wins, and Tony Schiavone goes, "This is their 63rd win. They have been undefeated this whole year." I threw my fucking controller in the air because I'm like, why are they not going for the fucking tag titles? If they have 63 wins, they are a tag team. They should be going for the tag titles, not these other fuckbags. What are we doing here?
Also, the way they like, I love the way they hit the shatter machine at the end or whatever. The way Cash flipped over, I want to say it was Turbo or
Mm-hmm.
whatever. The way he flipped over him like a fucking cruiserweight, that was fucking excellent. I love that.
Yeah, FTR is great, and they should be going for the fucking tag titles and not this dumb shit that we have now.
Yes.
Jesus Christ! Like I'm watching this and hearing this, it's like they're undefeated, and we can't even have them go for the tag titles. Are you fucking kidding me?
We
I
have them
was
going
just
somewhere else, I guess. What? I don't
whatever.
know.
We had an 8 woman. It was Julia Hart, Tekla, Megan Bain, Athena versus Thunder Rosa, Ty J, apparently.
You see, I text you like that. It threw me off. Like, isn't it TJ?
It is TJ. Like they just fucked it up completely, calling him Ty J. I was like, what the fuck? And Queen Amanada. This match was a match,
When everybody
and
came out, I
mhm,
felt as which something was off. It got fixed later on, like halfway through the match, but like something's missing, like a missing element. I don't know what it is, but there's a missing element. We found out what
it,
it was, though.
it was a crazy match, and they're just fighting and they're fighting and they're fighting, and Megan Bain gets the win.
Yeah,
And we find out something that we already knew that Athena was going to take on Thunder Rosa for the Ring of Honor title on the Ring of Honor show.
yeah, you said that
But
weeks ago.
exactly. But here's the thing that I was thinking in my head and
Hmm.
I totally forgot about. I was like, wait a minute. Chris Statlander is number 1 in the Battle Royal. They never mentioned who was going to be number 2. And then they was like, hey, we're going to have a 4-way. And it's going to be Mega Bane, Ty Mello, Queen Aminata, and Tekla. And the winner is number 2 in the Battle Royal. I was like, Jesus Christ, that was really close. Like,
Right.
because the fucking pay per view is literally next week. And they're like, all right, we're going to throw this match together right at the end. Like, and then we can have number 2. I was like, okay, sure.
For this particular match, that's what this match should have been. Who's gonna be 2 and 3?
Exactly. Like I would have been happier with that if they would have did this.
Yeah.
But It's just really weird of how everything is just falling together now.
The missing piece I was referring to in this match is Sky Blue. She came in halfway.
The funny part is like she was there the whole time. Her and Panoply were there.
Yeah, but for some odd reason, like it felt off because they weren't in the match per se. You know?
Yeah, I don't know why they weren't in the match. It was just so fucking weird. It was just weird because it was like you had half of a team in there wrestling, but like they didn't match. Like Julia Hart didn't match. Like she wasn't supposed to be there.
Yeah,
Like even though they did the whole upside down suplex thing with her and Tekla, like okay, fine, that's cool, but is that really it? Like, is that it? Like, like that's all you can do? You know what I mean?
that's probably it.
Yeah. So then we had an Alexander Winter promo, and she's coming. So I'm like, all right. And then we get to the main event, which is Kyle Fletcher versus Daniel Garcia. And Kyle Fletcher won the match, and he's getting a number one contender spot, which I said fucking month ago that was going to happen. I said that. And
Might have
we
even been
finally
before
get
that
to
too.
it. Dude, I'm so mad about it. It's like this match is like his matches is like, all right, they should happen. And then even AEW, WWE goes, nah, fuck it, we're gonna change shit up. Or they just go, all right, we'll give it to you eventually. It's like, what?
Later.
Yeah. So that was Collision.
Yep.
And we start off SmackDown with the new United States champion pulling up and getting his ass beat by Jacob Fatu and pulled out the car.
You know what I mean?
That was what was actually funny about it. Like he beat the shit out of Solo and drug him like through the fucking window, and Solo was just hanging there. And it was
Yep.
like that was hilarious.
He put fucking JC through the fucking car door.
Mm-hmm. That shit was fucking great. So then we had Cody come out, the King Cody, and he's talking and it gets cut off by Randy. Randy's like, listen, I really hope you do beat Cena, but I want a rematch. And, you did what you had to do, blah, blah, blah. And then Drew McIntyre shows up. And Drew just starts basically saying, Cody, I'm glad that you won because, like, you showed me you can do whatever you have to do to get the title off of Cena. And I hope you win because I'm next. Me and you got history, and we need to have a match. And then Randy RKO Drew. So I'm I'm just down for this because we now have the Drew versus Cody thing set up, and we also have the Randy versus Cody thing set up.
Yep.
So this is like once he beats Cena, we still have a bunch of matches. It's like, all right, cool. This is gonna happen. We're gonna have fun. This is gonna be good.
Yeah. Everything's set up like clean. So
Yep.
it's good.
So Charlotte is backstage talking to Nick Aldis. Nick Aldis says, "Listen, we got a tag team title thing, and I'm gonna give you a shot, but you have to have a partner, and I know exactly who your partner is gonna be." And Alexa Bliss walks up, and this is why I like this pairing because Charlotte doesn't want to be with her, but Alexa keeps putting her in her place like, no, you're going to fucking be with me and you're going to work with me and you have no choice. And it is just like the most funniest thing because like Charlotte's just trying to be like, no, I don't want to. And Alexa's like, no, shut up. We're doing this. I like that.
Yeah. So
And like
Alexa
the,
is like the leader.
uh huh. And the best part about it is like both of them are just like super nice people. And it's like, yeah, no, this is gonna work. This is gonna be fun.
Did you see the like backstage segment with them with
Yes, I
him?
did.
I'm not gonna
Yeah.
explain it until like after the match, but yeah.
Yes, it was like it was a good segment. And I liked it.
Me too.
So they look like they could be something. And we had the Superman promo, which was the WWE Superman promo after we had the AEW Superman promo on Wednesday.
They
Okay, will
really pushing the
Superman get
fucking
the round?
movie.
Yeah. So Drew talked to Nick Aldis, says, I want Randy. He gives it to him in Saturday night's main event. And Drew bumps into Jacob and he's like, yo, we're not finished. Nick Aldis tells Jacob later on, you have to have a partner to go against Solo and his crew. And Jimmy walks up, and there you go. That's the team.
No, ye.
No yeet. So then we had a three-way. The Secret Harvest, me, Ya Yim, and BFAB versus Charlotte and Alexa. And well, of course, we all know who won, Charlotte and Alexa. And
Yep.
after the match, they had a nice little hug and they were off to the races. Now, tell them about the backstage thing.
But okay, first, like within this
Mhm.
match, Charlotte was gonna do like a moonsault or whatever, and she does a head pat to fucking Alexa, because she's short. But
Mhm.
for some reason, that head pat counted as a fucking tag. So, what's her name? Chelsea was gonna get in a match. She kicks her, gets distracted, and then Alexa hits Twisted Bliss 1, 2, 3. They win because of the head pat. Now the backstage thing, uh, um, fucking Charlotte, she's like trying to cool down or whatever after the match and whatever, and then Alexa comes in and be like, "You're welcome," and then pats her in the head. So Charlotte just looks in the camera and be like, "I guess I deserved that." Wink to the camera.
Dude, they're gonna be such a great team. I don't want them to win the tag titles, but they're gonna be a great team.
I honestly wouldn't mind if they win it, but then there's like a little story with them, but it's a bigger story with the current champions right now. So
Right. So then we have the tag teams backstage, and they're like, listen, you guys are gonna have to do something with the Wyatts. And Fraxia is talking to like who were they talking? I think it was like DIY, and they said something to DIY about their match last week. So DIY goes, well, you can't beat Andrade and Phoenix. And Fraxion's like, yeah, we could. And Nick Aldis goes, you know what? That's it. I'll give you guys a match. As far as you other guys, you pick one person, and one person from each team will have to face the Wyatts in an 8-man later.
that was so fucking weird.
That it was so weird, but it was something in that match that actually popped me because I was like, oh, I didn't think about that. I didn't think about that at all.
It
And
was a
when
couple
I
things.
like when I saw the match, I was like, huh. And the interaction was like, oh. So we had Berto, Montez Ford, Chris Sabin, and Johnny Gargano versus the Wyatts. But Johnny and Dexter Loomis had an interaction. He's like, listen, we're family. He was like, listen, he was like, we don't have to do this. We're family. Everything's fine. Come on, thumbs up. And Dexter Loomis was like, no, fuck this. Beat the shit out of
He does know Indy is like canonically dead, right?
him. Yes. So I think that's one of the reasons he killed him.
Yeah.
So Chris Sabin was going for the tag, and Johnny Gargano had his hand out, and Eric Redbeard was in, and Johnny just looked and was like, fuck this. And he just dropped off the apron, and Chris Sabin got killed, and that's how the match ended.
Yep. So
So yeah,
sad.
exactly. So then we had a Julia promo, and she's talking about her US title and how she's going to bring prestige to the title. And I'm like, you know what? I'm all for it. I love it.
Yep.
It was like I'm not gonna lie, like she's gonna do some magic with that title if they let her, and I think they will.
The only thing, and it's a pure me thing, and I'm probably 100% wrong, but it's
Mm-hmm.
just a me thing. She's talking
Mm-hmm.
about bringing prestige to the title, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You're only the second champion. It's a brand new title. You can't have that
Third
much
champion.
prestige. Third,
She's
oh,
a third.
okay, third. There you go. I'm sorry. She's the third champion. Can't have that much prestige. You're gonna
But
give a little bit of it, but not that much.
but that's the thing. If she wrestles like she's going to wrestle and treats it like a real title,
Yeah,
she's going to bring prestige to the title.
yeah. But you know what I mean. Like
Yeah,
it hasn't been around for that long for it to have that much
yeah.
prestige, no, regardless of who has it.
So then we had Tiffy come out and she was talking about picking her opponent for Evolution.
Yeah,
And then Jade comes out and was like, yo, no matter what you do, it should be me. Because I'm going to wrestle you and I'm going to wrestle you at SummerSlam. She goes, no, no, no. You're wrestling me at SummerSlam. I'm going to pick my Evolution opponent. And my opponent is Trish Stratus.
why?
Okay. Like, I understand, like, she said in story was like, because they teamed up and she wanted to do this for Trish and she wanted to face her idol. I'm just like, this honestly, like, to be honest, it makes no fucking sense. I'm not even joking. It makes no sense.
It doesn't, because like logically, right? Like we all know
Mm-hmm.
who's gonna win, but let's say logically, right? Like this is real. What if Trish beats you and you're doing a favor for a friend? You know what I mean? Just because he helped you or whatever. No, fuck that. I'm not risking losing my shit.
Yeah, but I just don't understand why they got to bring back. Like, it's nothing against Trish. I don't understand why they had to bring back Trish. They have a fucking plethora of women that they can go through. What the fuck is the point?
Yeah,
So then we have Solo and Talatonga and the rest of the crew, and he says, "This is my MFT, my family tree." And I'm like, okay, well, that's the new name of the group, my family tree.
yeah,
So that's what that is. I'm okay with it because now we don't have to call them the second bloodline or the other bloodline. It's the my family tree.
yeah. Now you get separated.
Yes. So
When he said
Jade, well,
Talatanga, I could have sworn he said Tamatanga though. I thought he fucked up.
nah, he said Tala.
Okay.
So then Jade is talking to Trish, and she gets attacked by Naomi, and Nick Aldis says, "Hey," and she's like, "Give me Naomi." So he sets up Naomi versus Jade at the pay per view in a no holds barred match.
Done.
Yes,
Should be done by then, but whatever.
should be, but it won't be because she's gonna cash in when Jade wins the title.
Yeah, yeah, of course. But it should be done for a minute, you know?
Yes. So then we had a good tag team match, which was Fraxium versus Andrade and Phoenix. Like, the only bad part about this is I like them as a tag team, but Phoenix is way better with Penta.
Yes,
And
of course.
this is a good thing. So then we have a backstage with Damian Priest and Aleister Black. And Priest says, yo, Truth's not a bad guy. Truth's not an asshole. And Aleister's like, no, no, no. Next week, I'm going to kill him. And then Priest is like, all right, well, if you kill him, I'm going to kill you. And then Aleister goes, Priest. And Priest goes, Black. Come on,
I was like, the fuck?
they gotta stop that. Like it's funny for me, but it's like they gotta stop that.
Yeah.
So then we have the main event, which is MFT versus Jacob and Jimmy, and MFT gets the win, and then they do the Shield powerbomb on Jacob. So yeah,
The
that's
tree
where that's
bomb.
going. Yeah. So that's all that happened. Do you have any last words for the podcast?